A lone gunman dressed in black and wearing tactical gear opens fire inside a small Texas church.
It was rapid fire. It was just boom, 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 boom.
Now we're learning more about the gunman who was responsible for the deadliest mass shooting ever at an American house of worship.
There are 26 lives that have been lost. We don't know if that number will rise or not. All we know is that's too many.
26 lives taken by a gunman who entered a church, opened fire on the dozens of worshipers who were inside. Children as young as 5 years old are among those who were killed. The shooter was later found dead inside his vehicle. He has been identified as 26-year-old Devin Patrick Kelly from a neighboring Texas county. He was once a member of the Air Force. He was court-martialed for assaulting his wife and child. Jay Gray joins us from Sutherland Springs, Texas, a community now in mourning.
Shots ripped through the First Baptist Church in Sutherland Springs, Texas during the Sunday morning service.
It was rapid fire. It was just boom, 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 boom.
26 killed, 10 or more wounded.
As a state, we are dealing with the largest mass shooting in our state's history.
The victims range in age from 5 to 72 years old and include the 14-year-old daughter of the pastor, Annabelle Pomeroy. Her parents were out of town at the time of the attack. Investigators say it was 26-year-old Devin Patrick Kelly who burst through the front doors of the chapel and opened fire.
He was dressed in all black tactical type gear and was wearing a ballistic vest.
Spraying the congregation with multiple rounds before turning to leave.
As he exited the church, a local resident grabbed his rifle and engaged that suspect. The suspect dropped his rifle, which was a Ruger AR assault type rifle, and fled from the church.
Chased by that resident and police, Kelly crashed his vehicle just across the county line
and was found deceased in his vehicle. At this time, we don't know if it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound or if he was shot by our local resident who engaged him in gunfire.
Records indicate Kelly spent time in the Air Force. His uncle calls him a coward, responding to the massacre, telling NBC News, "I never in a million years could have believed Devin could be capable of this kind of thing. I am numb. I'm so sorry for the victims in Texas." While this stunned, grieving community of less than 700, like investigators, now searches for answers here.
Now, right now, police have not talked about any motive in this case. Federal agents say they have not uncovered any links that would suggest terrorism here. Jay Gray, NBC News, Sutherland Springs, Texas.